Good morning. It is Monday, May 20th, 2024, back here for Daily Shakeup number 893. And today I want to talk about putting things down. This picture behind me is a picture of my pack from when I walked the Camino a number of years ago. Thus, you can see the clamshell there on the pack. And this is what I faced every morning. I packed it up and put it on my back and started my journey. Now, in preparing for the Camino, I was careful about what I was packing, how much weight I carried. Obviously, the more weight, obviously, it can weigh you down. It can create stress. It can wear you out and exhaust you even prematurely. And I will tell you along the way, there's some things that I got rid of because I wasn't using them. They added extra weight. It put that weight on my shoulders. And it made me think about how important it is to be careful what we're carrying around in our backpacks of life. Some people might call it our baggage, and maybe that is a good way to look at it. It's not that we have this separate baggage like luggage, but we've got this backpack of life, and we have a lot of power over what we carry with us. And often we need to spend some time to do a little inventory, to go through that pack and say, you know what? It's time to put this down. It's time to let go of this. It's time to set this aside. It's time to leave this behind, whether it's a belief system, a perspective, a way of looking at things, a way of doing things. Maybe it's a way of your leadership or how you're showing up in relationships or some sort of self-limiting belief you have. Sometimes we focus on these really big things that are obvious, but the reality is they're subtle little things. And everything that we can put down, leave behind, set aside, helps us move forward more consistently, more effectively, more efficiently, with a lot less stress. So, yes, focus on the big things, but often those big things need to be chipped away. So, what might be a little thing? In my case, I can tell you on the Camino, one thing I left behind was a pretty lightweight piece of electronics that I didn't really need, like an extra charger. Didn't weigh a lot, but at least, even if it was just to mentally and emotionally, felt better to leave it behind because I knew that the weight was getting lower. So, big or small, perhaps focus on the small. What are you willing to let go of? What are you willing to put down? What are you willing to leave behind in order to move forward in the ways you want to, personally, professionally, relationally, in all ways, in all things? It's time to put some things down and leave them behind. Have a great Monday.